Ladies and gentlemen, we got Stavi Baby in the building.
What's up, you little fuckers?
That's right. We have Stavros Halkias in the building. Stavi Baby. For those of you who don't know, he's a comedian.
That's right.
Okay. He's other than being a sex icon. And you missed it. Donald Trump did a QVC ad for like the past hour.
What was he selling?
Teslas.
Teslas?
Yeah, because Tesla stocks, everyone's been drawing dicks on Teslas and like putting dog shit
You're
on
a fucking loser if you have a Tesla now.
Yeah.
That's what you get, pussies.
Which is why, and the Tesla stocks have been tanking. There's been like vandalism against Teslas all around the world too. So Donald Trump decided to save the Tesla stock by doing a straight up QVC. Dude. Look at this in front of like
he was doing this.
Yeah, no, like literally. Look at this. The president of the United States of America. Is sitting in front of standing in front of three different Teslas, being like, "Wow, Teslas are so wonderful, believe me." Here,
it's so live.
Wow, that's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer.
Everything's computer.
He didn't even. He's never even been in one.
No, he has. The last time he was in a Tesla was a Cybertruck because Aiden Ross had a Cybertruck with like the Trump's worst moment in his life, almost being assassinated on the side of it, and he was like, "Wow."
What's Aiden up to? He's been quiet recently.
Yeah, he's been trying to get back on Twitch. He's been trying to get unbanned. He's like, "Yeah, that was the old me when I had Nazis on my stream denying the Holocaust."
It sucks to be that stupid.
Yeah, he was. I mean, it's like really funny if it wasn't serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the whole Trump too is like.
Yeah. Now it's. I mean, it's gonna get to a point where it's like if you criticize Aiden Ross, it's also terrorism.
Yeah, it's
great.
It is. I actually saw a really interesting video about you, man, and I don't know that I'm even comfortable being here anymore.
Oh no. What's the video?
I saw something. It really kind of shed light on you in a way.
Yeah. That
I really didn't know stuff like that.
What's
you
it
kind of like have leftist politics and stuff like that. And I actually feel betrayed.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually just here to let you know this is the last time I'm ever coming on the podcast.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually here to let you know that I'm actually do not with all that stuff you were saying.
Yeah. Well,
I was here. Honestly, I was here because the first time I was just hoping, I don't know, some kind of maybe I could get on this.
Have the Hamas gift basket.
Maybe I could get some pussy
come in
from.
And sneak a little bit.
Honestly, I really hadn't read up on it. It just seemed like hotter women were into the whole Hamas thing. So I was trying to get some head from a curvy Middle Eastern woman, and that hasn't happened. So I'm ready to switch up.
Yeah, you're done.
So look, ultimately,
you're
like
high.
you, I'm a capitalist, and whoever makes me the best deal, aka the most head, I'm switching up. So you have 48 hours, and if I don't get head from a curvaceous woman of Arabian descent, or I guess a classic e-girl. That's the other thing. I've gotten nary any streamer pussy out of being your friend, and what is even the point?
I know. I'm sorry.
Just I come here. I make your chat funny every 4 months. It's the best stream you have. It's usually you just being like, "Can you believe this? Whoa,
that is what I do.
Whoa, what the hell is this?"
Is that your impression of me?
That's you. Oh, what the hell is these clowns in Washington? What the hell are they up to?
Why am I?
Come here, provide a little
45-year-old man. my political.
That's your spirit. That's your spirit.
45-year-old man going, these clowns in Washington. No, I'm apolitical. Yo, you got the hat? Yo, check that. Check it.
This one?
Yeah. I put this hat on. Boom. Instantly not political. You know what I mean? That's how you know. I can switch it around.
Dude, that's so true.
Yeah, everyone looks at the hat and goes, "Oh, that guy obviously just loves America.
He just loves America. He wants to make it great again."
Yeah, he has a nuanced and balanced perspective on this stuff. You know who's not apolitical, though? Bill Burr. He's been popping off.
Shout out to Bill. He's the man.
Yeah. He went on Fresh Air and he had some choice words for Elon Musk. Let's take a look.
Is beyond me. And where my comedy act is right now is I'm trying to get regular people to stop yelling at each other and realize that it's a select few group of nerds
Yes.
Okay, eating raw almonds and doing their stupid workouts and everything, and just competing with each other to have the biggest infinity pool, and the rest of us are getting pushed down. And they've politicized the whole stupid thing, and we're falling for it.
Yes, sir.
And who's the they? Besides people who eat almonds?
That idiot Elon Musk.
Oh.
That guy, like, he's going to, who evidently is a Nazi. Like, I just refuse to believe that it was an accidental 2-time Sieg Heil.
Yeah, what a dork.
And he does it at a presidential inauguration. This is why I hate liberals. It's like liberals have no teeth whatsoever. They just go,
Talk to
oh, my
him, Bill."
God. Can you believe I'm getting out of the country? I'm just like, you're going to leave the country because of one guy with dyed hair plugs and a laminated face who makes a bad
Musk
car
ain't ready.
and has an obsolete social media platform? You're going to leave
Get his
this?
ass.
Why doesn't he leave?
Yeah.
Why isn't he stopped?
He's South African. He's not even American. He doesn't even go
Get
here.
him out of here.
What are we so afraid of this guy who can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag?
Donald Trump has declared that the vandalism against
I did see
Teslas
that.
are now considered an act of terror.
Wait, against Teslas?
Yeah.
This is pathetic, man.
Yeah.
This is
If you
they're tattling.
Yeah, if
You're
you draw a
tattling
dick-
because you draw a dick. If you got, I won't actually say that, but we should be offering.
Wow, they called you a Turk.
How
though.
dare you?
They called you a Turk.
The first part of that is good. He's a delusional cosplayer.
Yeah.
I am a real.
You are a Turk.
No, I'm a son of the ancient Greek Empire.
know, man.
Of which the entire world
I don't
has
know.
taken their culture,
I don't know.
including Turks.
The other night I was talking to Elders like you were looking
Take
real.
this down.
You were looking real Albanian.
Take this down. Don't you ever call me Turkish or Albanian, you mother.
I don't know.
I'm about to leave, dude.
Have
I'm
you
about to
ever
take
done-
4
have you
fair
done-
lives and leave.
Have you done? Have you
This
done?
man stays with the protein, by the way. This is what your Twitch dollars are going towards.
Yeah. Have you done
Microplastic
a 22
proteins.
and me?
A 22 in me?
Like one of those like genealogy
23 and me,
things?
dumbass?
23 and me? I don't.
Idiot.
Why would I
22
know?
and me?
I've never done it. I don't know. I don't even know what it's
That's
called.
so stupid to call it that. To get it wrong by 1 digit doesn't even make sense. No, you actually have a 20. Yeah, you have an extra chromosome. You need to take a 24 in me,
Okay,
Hasan.
so 23
a
and me.
25 in me. You have
20
some kind of rare Turkish form of Down syndrome where you
Yeah.
get 2 extras.
Yeah, me and Shane, we avoided it by a slim margin. Okay, listen.
It only affects the way you decide to dress. That's the only way.
Okay, dude. Listen. Is this one of your shirts?
I'm
that
looking
you can
beautiful,
finally-
dude,
you
with
can
your
finally
silk
fit
fucking
into?
pants. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks good,
Why are you wearing silk pants in your own home, dude?
bro. It's
Who are you
comfy.
trying to
It's
impress?
Comfy. It's comfy as right now. I'm feeling it's rainy out. You know what I mean? I'm in my hoodie.
Get some khakis. You're a grown man.
I do sometimes
Show
wear.
some respect.
I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to be comfy today. But listen. Have you done a 23 and me?
I have not.
You have not.
I don't
Dude,
need the man.
he's
I don't need the
afraid.
man having my
He's-
DNA.
You know what it is? He's afraid.
I'm not
he's
afraid.
that it's gonna come out that he's like 50% Turkish.
It's gonna come out direct
gonna
descendant
ruin-
of Alexander the Great.
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna
what
come-
they're gonna say.
it's gonna
They're gonna
come-
say direct line from Alexander the Great to you, and I just don't want to put that on everyone. For them to understand, I'm your new conqueror.
No, he's worried that
I'm
he's
not worried at all.
That it's gonna be like he's like 75% Turkish.
I'm not worried at all.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't be Turkish. Being Turkish is a fake identity.
Okay, Albanian.
Albanian is even faker. You're just a bunch of Turkic horse lords that settled in a former Greek colony. Okay, you're not even. You're in the steppe.
What is it?
You have no
what's that-
culture, no marble. Where the fuck are the Turkish marbles?
Wait, hold
your
on.
best building is our old church that you stole. That's the best building you cocksuckers have. So fuck you.
Yeah, where is that? Where is that church? Former church?
It's in
What's it called?
Constantinople.
Yeah, it's called Istanbul, right?
It's in Constantinople.
That's right.
You.
That's
Build your
right.
own shit, you fucking thieves.
1453.
You horse thieves.
1453, best year of my fucking life, baby.
1821, we needed a little time to get ready, and
Yeah.
then we came out and we f***ed your asses up, dude.
Yeah,
we got it
improved
back.
it. We
and
improved it.
We took a couple things from your cuisine and we made it better.
Oh,
Okay?
hell
We took
no.
a couple ideas and we improved it to the maximum, dude.
1453, best year of my life. It's called Istanbul now, and it's called Hagia Sophia. Okay.
Yeah, Sophia, where did you get that from?
Yeah. It's just
You stole it.
Yeah.
You mother couldn't build something so beautiful if you had 100 years.
Now
to do
now it's a mosque, baby. You already know.
Good. Well, that was part of the plan.
We made it out the steps.
None of those prayers get to Allah. They stop at Jesus. You're in one of our buildings.
There's a cutoff for it. It's like
it's a trick. You think they're getting to Allah, but no, we're taking them and we're supercharging the one true God, Greek Orthodox Christ. Who is different than Catholic Christ.
Not even
he doesn't
Catholic
kids. That's the big difference. None of his boys kids.
Greeks famously never kids.
We got that out of our system. We got that out of our system before God got to us. When it was still Zeus and Hercules, we got that out of our... Look, boys will be boys in ancient Greece, okay?
They were like,
we're done. Once God got around, we were like, all right, we're done with that. We're going to leave that to the Catholics now. That's documented. That's history, dude.
Yeah, they weren't able to
we got it out of our system.
The pleasures of childish flesh.
It was a different time.
Yeah. It was normal back then. It was really good back then.
It was a different time.
Oh man. Anyway, Trump was talking about the brand new Tesla that he's going to buy today to show support amid a left-wing boycott. He said that it's like leftists that are boycotting. He wants to make it illegal. You can't boycott Israel and you can't boycott Teslas. I don't know what's next.
Awesome.
Yeah.
These poor hillbillies, man, that are losing like funding for local education and all this shit. Now they have to pretend that Teslas are something they love, and they don't just want to use Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, like they want. It's pathetic.
They spent most of their life calling electric vehicles gay, like woke libtard shit, only to now turn around and be like, "Nah, I love that. It's actually patriotic, sir."
To switch up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the economy is collapsing. It's great.
Damn.
Great stuff overall. Donald
Folks,
Trump is...
buy tickets to the Dreamboat Tour while you still can.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
While the economy is still going. This might be the last time you can come to a comedy show.
I thought I thought this was your best set.
Thank you,
far.
brother.
It was really good.
Thanks,
like
man.
all the old one is like, this one was,
man.
This one was actually
good.
Well,
some of us are artists that try and get better at our craft, not dickheads that spend 12 hours just kind of sleepwalking through our job. And we know that Zoomers without a good relationship with their father have nothing better to do, and they stole someone's credit card and it's on auto renew. So some of us kind of have to actually progress as artists.
You gotta make a living
over and over again.
Okay, you gotta make a living somehow. Oh man. You had John Mulaney open for you, which
Mulaney
is crazy.
Mulaney popped out. Yeah, he's the man. His show
is wild. It's tricky making a better comic open for you.
Yeah, I won't even. There's no debate there. He's the man.
Yeah,
Watch Mulaney's show, but I'll plug Mulaney's show, folks.
Oh yeah, he did.
It's
live on show, right?
It's live on Netflix. He's doing something really interesting where it's actually a live talk show because all these other talk shows. Are
interesting
annoying.
to have a live talk show.
Yeah, well, an actual production. Again, an actual production.
This
not a webcam. Just because you got a more expensive webcam, let's not pretend.
This is Netflix approved. These cameras are.
I'm sure this is going on Netflix. The day you're on Netflix is the day culture is dead. By the way, the day they just cave and put streamers on television.
No,
we're all
would be fucking cooked. I don't disagree with you there. I think that'd be awful. Here, I'm gonna show you guys something. I was on Theo Von's podcast, as you guys know.
Shout out to my boy.
The leftist Joe Rogan, Stavros Halkias was also on the Theo Von podcast, but there was a point where I actually brought you up. I wonder. Let me see if I can find it through the transcript real quick. I'm obviously very good friends with Stavi as well. I know you. I lied. I lied straight to his face. I was like, he's my fucking enemy. Okay,
yeah, he's cool.
With him. Damn, he said he's cool.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy that he said you're cool.
But he mailed me some cookies his mother made.
Oh, dude, me too. Yeah, when he was out here, I ate all of it. Oh, you didn't? You got mad. You gave me the cookies too. You slut.
I give my boys cookies.
He's been farming those Greek cookies.
Yeah, I can't make my boys cookies.
Yeah, no.
I liked them. I'm just sad that they're bipartisan snacks he's sending out. But no, I'm joking.
Yeah, damn.
No,
listen,
no. It was so sweet of him. It was just only friend of mine that did that. Very sweet of him.
He was
like, my mother wants to say this. Did
he also shill his calendars, his naked calendars. Give me those too.
Did, dude, yeah.
Those shits have been sitting on my desk every time.
right.
I'll have like,
Let's pull them
bro,
out.
I'll have
on your
like,
desk, bitch.
you know, prominent figures like activists and shit at my house, and I'm interviewing
do
them. Like there was Motaz Aziza,
prominent activists.
bro.
Hassan?
Yeah, you got like.
you.
I had fucking Motaz Aziza who survived the genocide in Gaza, and he's sitting there, and your fucking naked belly is right in front of him.
That's all right.
I'm interviewing him. He
Again,
literally
Greek
survived
culture.
the genocide. He's a photojournalist from Gaza, and Stavi's naked body is just sitting there on the desk. I'm like, oh my god! Like I had to like.
That's what you get for not displaying it more proudly.
I had to, like, awkwardly hide it, like just like throw some napkins on it. Like, don't look over there. I was like,
he would have been stimulated by my art.
It's up. Being friends with Stavi is up. That's why you can't trust the Greeks.
Oh, now that
Okay.
look, finally
Let me tell you, as
something
a
that
Turkish man,
we're both
let me tell you,
both sided agreement on right there.
yeah, bipartisanship on that front for sure.
Not
guys.
trust.
Turks and Louisiana hillbillies.
Yeah,
you
he
both
gave
can
it
suck
to-
my dick.
He gave it to the Greeks, dude. That's
both
right.
can
I
suck
just
my
wanted
fucking
to
dick.
show you.
Yeah, whatever. F- you
Greeks.
guys.
Yeah, the third month of his calendar is Gorgonzola or whatever. I'm like, this seems like it was like January, February, March, April, baklava, June, July. I'm like, that seems.
That's the other thing. Yeah,
Nothing wrong with baklava,
stealing my
great
people's
month.
food, saying it's his.
Okay.
That's right. That's
Baklava's
You're out of your
Turkish,
fucking
bro.
mind. You're so out of your fucking mind. We took your little primitive
That's
recipes and we made them delicious.
Yeah, I made
Your dip sucked. Tzatziki's awesome.
Yeah.
You don't even, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
mellow macarona, not cookies.
Melo macarona.
Mellow macarona.
Meli. What is that? It means fucking honey in Greek. Pussy.
Meli.
Melo macarono.
Mellow Is it macarona or macarono?
Melo macarono is a singular.
Stop
Macarona
looks
is
like
more than one.
he'd give you cookies if you robbed him.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I'd f
You
you up
rob
if
him
you
and you
robbed
get
me,
cookies
dude.
out of his pockets.
Fuck your ass up, dude. I'd elbow your ass.
M Hood's calling you out, dude. It's Turkish.
We'll have to talk about that next time. Would you have Trump on if he would podcast?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're that far removed from getting to talk to guys like that? No.
No, I mean I've talked. Well,
You'd
I mean,
have
you talk to
Trump on,
same-
dude. You would do Trump. You
yeah.
have him on here.
Dude, hold on.
I
Yeah, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's the big dog. Hey, yeah. I would. It's just it's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
because he doesn't. He only goes on podcasts where like
he is shrewd media. He actually does have great media literacy.
Yeah.
where he knows who's gonna glaze him.
yeah. I would have Trump on, but he would never come on.
Yeah.
because I would definitely have some questions. But it's the
Yeah.
same reason why like Democrats won't come on here either.
Yeah, true.
Like Kamala Harris not coming on my podcast because like
What's she up to, man?
dude.
What do you think her and Doug are up to?
I don't know. I thought that they were on the outs a little bit after the election failures. I think that there was a brief moment where Kamala's team was claiming that like Doug's controversies, which by the way, apparently he had controversies.
What were
I didn't know
they?
that. Bro,
Other than his,
that man apparently
what's Doug up to?
he had like a case of abuse or something, of a formal like spousal abuse or some shit.
Oh shit!
Which is crazy. Like
On
seems
her or
like-
somebody in the past?
No, not Kamala. I
yeah.
feel like Kamala would beat his ass.
Yeah, probably.
But I also like I was just like shocked to hear that because he comes across like such a timid dude. Or
Yeah,
no, he
but
had an
still.
affair, which is even weirder.
I don't think
Wait,
it's
let
weird.
me see.
It's one of the most human things.
No,
If-
for Doug, I mean.
If your partner is some weird politician, you're not gonna want to try and get a little pussy on the side,
let me
a little carefree pussy on
see
the
if I can
side.
find it. Mhov acknowledges affair during first marriage after
Oh, first
tabloid
marriage.
report.
Who gives a?
Like, look at. Do you think he doesn't strike me as the type of dude? Unless the affair was with a
Everyone
dude.
likes getting pussy, dude.
Unless it was an affair
everyone
with a
likes
dude. I
getting-
think Doug is gay.
Oh, you see, interesting.
Oh yeah, no, I was a Doug is a beard truther.
Well, then that's even more.
Or Kamala's a beard, I guess technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently it was like he had a affair with a babysitter or something, and the Kamala Harris campaign was basically claiming
That's why they lost.
that this is why they lost, and it's like, dude, nobody knew that
Yeah,
this
they-
was a thing.
nobody-
Even
yeah.
conservatives weren't talking about this shit. I
So
don't
it's
think.
like, oh, they lost to Trump
Yeah.
because he's the guy. The guy
Yeah.
cheated.
The-
We
upstanding moral beacon, Donald Trump. You know, that's what cooked the Democrats. Speaking of Democrats, I'm gonna switch gears here for a second, and we're gonna talk about some serious stuff. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not staying long. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Off anyway.
I'm gonna leave. I gotta get on the tour bus, head to Fresno.
Yeah, well, it's wonderful. That sounds like a fantastic experience.
It's gonna be whatever.
You like the tour bus though?
The tour bus rules, dude.
Yeah,
tour bus life rules, dude.
Yeah, you been getting late on the tour bus?
I have not. I have yet to get slurped off on the bus.
Okay,
but you know, it's been a nice tour.
Okay,
if anybody's interested in applying. For a first slurp.
Okay.
Contact Hasan directly.
Yeah, no, I got you. Don't worry. Hell yeah, brothers. Stavi in Fresno. No one has ever been excited to be in Fresno.
Tomorrow, we got tickets to the late show.
Yeah.
Still available. First show sold out. We got a couple for the late show if you're in Fresno. And then for some reason, my agents put me in Bakersfield the next day. It is not, I'll be honest with you guys, I am not selling a ticket in Bakersfield. It's gonna be half empty,
bro.
So
free
if you're
meth,
in Bakersfield, come through.
Bakersfield heads, free meth if you go to the Bakersfield show.
But after that, we're going to Phoenix and Vegas, and then next at the second half of the tour, Chicago, Minneapolis, Nashville. We're going to a lot of cool places. Stavi.biz, folks.
Shitting on Bakersfield.
Oh, it's gonna suck dick. I'm fully prepared for that. But
I'm sure you'll make it work.
It'll be fun. It actually will be fun.
But switching gears away from the tour real quick, we're going to talk about Mahmoud Khalil. Okay. I don't know if you know who this person is, but
I think I saw what happened.
Yeah,
they completely just disappeared a guy.
Yeah.
He had a green card, right?
Yeah, so Mahmoud Khalil is a Columbia University student who has
freedom.
Who has a green card.
It's cool. It's cool that protesting, these cocksuckers that we're talking about, it's so pathetic. Everyone was talking about, and I get so pissed at comedians who were pretending that Trump was going to be the free speech candidate. You fucking morons! And now they're just black bagging essentially a guy who was protesting. It's pathetic.
Yeah. And it's like what's been crazy about it so far is that they broke in. Initially, they thought that he was on a student visa,
right? Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, he has a green card actually." Black bag him regardless. They didn't tell his lawyer or his wife, who is an American citizen, who's 8 months pregnant.
Oh my God.
Whether or not, where he was, where his whereabouts were. They immediately took him out of the state into New Jersey and then quickly sent him to Louisiana because they judged. And there's a judge there that they consider is more. Racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally. Louisiana judges will allow us to deport him.
Yeah.
Apparently, they also threatened to arrest his wife and that sort of thing. There was another student protester, a student activist who was with the UAW that they also tried to nab as well in the process. But they basically kidnapped this guy. And what's been interesting about this is they're not even trying to make up a good reason for why they did it. And they're just simply saying nah, he's he was protesting Israel. That's not allowed.
Which is nuts, dude.
Which is insane. Exactly.
This is the point where it's we can't even pretend anymore. This is straight up. We're not on the route to fascism. This is it. And if they're not even pretending, it's almost worse to not try and have at least George Bush would pretend there was some legal reason to torture people. Yeah. At least Dick Cheney would get on the phone and be like, tell them it's for this reason. Now they're just no, we can do it.
Yeah. Dude. Completely psychotic. And their defense of it has been abysmal overall, where there's reporting that's coming out that, first of all, they're talking to the Free Press. White House official told the Free Press, which is Barry Weiss's institution.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That dumb bitch called it the Free Press.
Yeah. Yeah.
The not lying newspaper.
Yeah. Which, so free, where they actively work to if you're anyone of Arab descent, their entire goal is to make sure that you never get a job ever again.
God damn, dude.
So White House official told the Free Press that the basis for targeting Khalil is being used as a blueprint for investigations against other students.
Other students for protesting in America. You pieces of shit.
protesting in America, not even against America, by the way, against a foreign country, which is psychotic. 13 representatives, they've come out and made a statement officially saying
13, that's it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's nuts.
But they closed it apparently before they could release it. I don't know why it's not like an open petition.
This is pathetic. If the Democrats can't even do this.
Because like AOC and stuff were not on this. The 14 Congress members who signed the letter, Representative AOC's chief of staff confirms that the letter was still open. She would sign it. But basically, 14 of the 535 voting members of Congress, including Palestinian American Representative Rashida Tlaib, have signed a letter calling on the Trump administration to immediately release Mahmoud Khalil. They warned the administration's illegal actions set a dangerous precedent and shred constitutional rights to free speech and due process.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is what I find very interesting about this is that, like, obviously, one of the things that like AIPAC and the Israel lobby does very well is basically, move in the direction of like violating Constitution, like the First Amendment, for example. But they don't do it like this outwardly.
Yeah.
Even though like they've quietly been able to lobby Congress and state representatives to basically make it illegal to protest against Israel in like 36 states at this point, which is crazy. Whenever I talk to any American, doesn't matter what their opinions are, motherfuckers who think like all Arabs are strapped with a TNT to their vest. When I say that, they go, "What the f do you mean it's illegal to protest the state of Israel in 30 plus states?" It's one of those things that like AIPAC gets away with because they do it quietly. This right here directly is happening in broad daylight. Like this very obvious shredding of the First Amendment and numerous other laws really is happening in broad daylight. And I think that this is going to make people go insane.
Hopefully, that's the scary thing. If this doesn't, what the f will?
Yeah. And it's interesting because like the White House is like typing out shalom while they're talking about like this is dude. If you're a Nazi, this is your heyday.
Yeah.
Okay. You literally are just like, see everything we've been saying.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the White House writing shalom when they're talking about deporting an American legal permanent resident. Like it's psychotic. You know what I mean?
Insane, yeah. Well, Trump's got to build the Riviera, dude.
Yeah. I think it was Noah who said something like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Noah tweeted about this where he was like, this is like a David Duke fantasy that the White House is just like actively contributing to, whereas like,
first of all, protesting and freedom of speech, it's like you should be. That's the whole point of this country is you can say whatever the you want, and the king can't your ass.
You can literally.
That's the whole point.
That's the other side of this. Like you could literally be like, Hamas is awesome, and
you should be able to do that. That's the whole point of a free society.
Yeah. What are we doing here? Where
and it's like, say Nazi shit. I agree with it, but like the whole point is you should be able to say horrific shit. Not that we're saying this is horrific, but it's like
you can say
protest.
Horrific,
that's the whole point.
Yeah, you can say horrific shit, and then other people can also say horrific shit back to you. But like the federal government is not supposed to literally arrest you. That is the whole point.
The entire idea. I do agree.
But them like slapping shalom every time they do some shit like this.
Why are they doing that?
That's
nuts.
I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. I think he's just like they're just flexing. I guess they don't give a if like people see this and go, oh my god, this is like incredibly. This is it. Jews are actually control the White House. Like,
is that literally the plan? I don't understand this shit.
Yeah. This is what Chuck Schumer's response was, which is psychotic. Like, this is the most psychotic response of all time.
The fact that it's 3 paragraphs.
But he goes, I abhor many of the opinions and policies of Mahmoud Khalil.
That's where we start, you piece of shit. You start with talking about him being a fucking asshole? Yeah. Are you fucking out of your mind?
This guy's a real terrorist.
Oh, my God.
Right. He has hurt the feelings of Israel, and therefore,
God, we're so it's insane.
Yeah, and have made my criticisms of the anti-Semitic actions at Columbia loudly known.
Anti-Semitism in the first sentence when a guy gets disappeared in America.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mr. Khalil is also a legal permanent resident here, and his wife, who is 8 months pregnant, is an American citizen. While he may well be in violation of various campus rules regarding how the protests were conducted last year, that is a matter for the university to pursue.
Oh my God. Like, this motherfucker went beyond states' rights and went university rights.
Yeah.
This is a matter for the universities.
It's also fucking psychotic because like none of what he's saying is correct. the entire purpose for why the student activists chose Mahmoud Khalil to represent them is because he is like the most balanced. Like he doesn't like pop off or say anything that could be misconstrued. Like a lot of student activists have been very good at messaging discipline in an effort to not any sort of not to give any sort of leeway to like people claiming that they're being anti-Semitic. And what's incredibly frustrating is, and I know this personally, obviously, is that you don't have to really say anything. All you have to say is that you're against Israel, that you are anti-Israel, that you're an anti-Zionist, and that's all it takes for these guys. But at this stage, they're not even trying to clip chimp my man. They're just basically saying no, he's a vicious anti-Semite, but also he shouldn't be deported.
But like the fact that this is the opposition, like this motherfucker should be saying how this is illegal and that Trump should get arrested if they do this. That's like, they should be talking about how they're tearing up the Constitution, not starting with talking about how bad student protesting is for Israel. It's so fucking pathetic.
There's like validity.
Even if you believe that, right? Even if you believe that, it's like your job is to provide some kind of opposition to these people. And no matter what you do, you're not allowed to just kidnap a permanent resident. You're not allowed to do it to anyone theoretically, but definitely not a guy who's here, legally.
On a green card. And he's then he goes on to talk about like, I've encouraged them to be much more robust in how they combat anti-Semitism, maintain harassment-free campus that protects the safety and security of Jewish and other students. The Trump administration's DHS must articulate any criminal charges or facts that would justify his detention.
My God!
Give us a reason, please.
Please, Daddy. Please don't let me be. Please.
Give us a reason as to why you blackbagged this dude beyond the fact that you don't like his vibes. Which I agree.
God.
I don't like his vibes either.
He's a weird guy. He's giving me the ick.
Yeah, I don't like his vibes either, but like, please tell me why it's appropriate.
This is so
tell
pathetic,
me why it's appropriate to blackbag this guy.
We want to suck your cock. Can you just fluff it for us, Mr. Trump? Like, I'd love to choke on your nuts.
Unacceptable levels of capitulation is just like completely psychotic.
God, I hate.
If the administration cannot prove he has violated any criminal law, justified taking the severe action, and is doing it for the opinions he's expressed, then that is wrong. It took 3 paragraphs. It took 3 paragraphs to get to like, oh, it's just wrong to detain him. Like, this is literally worse than if Chuck Schumer just like stood quietly.
For sure.
They are violating the First Amendment protections we all enjoy and should drop this wrong-headed action.
I mean, if this isn't proof that the Democratic Party's done, I don't know what the is. Felix they're just completely done.
Yeah, to which Felix responded, I've seen a lot of very qualified defenses of Mahmoud Khalil from libertarians who are opposing this solely on legal grounds. And Coulter had a better statement about Mahmoud Khalil than Chuck Schumer.
Pathetic.
Okay? How psychotic. Like,
pathetic.
Ann Coulter literally came out and was like, I've never seen a motherfucker I don't want deported.
Yeah.
I love
deporting.
flick my bean to deportations.
I love when other ethnicities leave America.
Yeah. Like, she literally was like, but it seems like this is just because he's against Israel. Like, that's what she said. It's crazy. The other side of the story, of course, is that a member of Chuck Schumer's caucus, obviously, the recipient of a heart attack, brain concussion gun that turned him conservative and pro-Israel, John Fetterman, worked with a sex offender to effectively enact the most restrictive and draconian speech laws in the entire Western world. One of the people involved in the kidnapping of Khalil was Ross Glick. Have you seen this guy?
No.
Brace has been around him in the past. He's like some rabid freak from an organization called Beitar that openly and actively say they're Kahanas, which is like used to be considered a terror group by Israel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's how freak like these dudes are, that even the Israeli state was like, we love killing Palestinians, but you guys are a little too invested. Yeah. And this neo-Nazi terrorist that actively and openly does this like doxing operation that is now saying that they're working with the Department of Homeland Security to create lists of people that are on student visas that are criticizing Israel. Like, that's what they're doing. You got these rabid ultra-Zionist freaks creating lists of people with names to go and tell the fucking fascist government who to deport. How do you not see the irony in this as an organization that calls themselves a Jewish organization? Like, how do you not put 2 and 2 together?
Governments of the state knocking on doors and saying,
Yeah.
any Palestinians here?
Yeah.
Any Palestinians on visas here? And the fact that they're like, even those guys are like, well, at least they have to have visas.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's crazy. Like, this guy doesn't, it's on a green card.
Yeah, and he appears to have a close working relationship with Senator John Fetterman. Ross Glick, a pro-Israel activist who previously shared a list of campus protesters with federal immigration authorities, said that he was in Washington, D.C. for meetings with members of the Congress during the Barnard Library demonstration and discussed Khalil with aides to Senator Ted Cruz and John Fetterman, who promised to escalate the issue. He said that some members of Columbia's board also had reported Khalil to officials. This unfolded very quickly. It was obvious, Glick said in an interview Monday. Everybody was upset. He recalled of his meetings in the Hill. The guy was making it too easy for us. Yeah.
So ridiculous, man.
His website prominently features a fake legal notice informing visitors that he is not a convicted sex criminal. Yeah. Public notice and legal warning. Upon information and belief, false and defamatory statements against Ross Glick have been posted online in various sources such as New York Post and Palestinian News Network.
The New York Post.
Yeah, the New York Post
The
is
New
against
York
this guy.
Post says this guy's a pervert.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Well, it takes one to know one. You know what I mean? Like they were just jealous of his revenge porn operation.
Was
They
that
were
what
like,
he's doing?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, this is the New York Post article. The disturbing story behind New York City's revenge porn perpetrators.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Ross Glick. Our wars with Gaza, not Hamas, the people of Gaza. It's crazy.
Wow. Just saying it, man.
Oh, yeah, no, they just, and the Department of Homeland Security is working with them at the behest of a foreign nation. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
This is so pathetic. Aren't they smashing the turbo button a little too fast? Doesn't it feel like they're going to run out of NOS pretty soon?
What I don't understand is how these dummies have deluded themselves into thinking that these guys who keep saying America was founded on Judeo-Christian values are not going to turn around and be like, just kidding. It's just founded on Christian values, dumbass. Like, what do you think happens to you in that situation? What is this? Free all the hostages have been tortured, starved, beaten, and still in tunnels in Gaza by Hamas since October 7th, 2023. That's what he, quote, retweeted the Senate Judiciary Democrats with.
Insane.
2 minutes ago.
What the fuck are we talking about, man?
I hate this
You're a
piece of
fucking
shit.
U.S. senator.
No, he's just Felix calls him the golem.
Yeah. What did happen to this guy? What happened to him?
He got hit with he had a aneurysm, dude. That's what it is, and it like unironically made him pro-Israel and incredibly conservative.
It's crazy that
brain damage.
The
dude.
one time a Turk should have won, I guess. I didn't even know anybody's politics. Of course, I was against Dr. Oz for Turkish reasons, and I had no idea what Fetterman stood for. But I
probably would have been better.
Even Dr. Oz would have been better.
Here's House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries' statement on Mahmoud Khalil. Once again, doing the same thing that Chuck Schumer did. Mahmoud Khalil is a legal permanent resident whose wife, an American citizen, is 8 months pregnant. Okay, starts off strong.
Yeah. But still,
to the extent his actions were inconsistent with Columbia University policy and created an unacceptable hostile academic environment for Jewish students and others, there's a serious university disciplinary process that can handle the matter.
Who gives a f?
Like,
who gives a f, you fucking idiots?
Dude, first of all, you have no evidence for this. Like, you're just making shit up. Students protesting at Columbia campus, especially a campus that historically has had to right the wrongs of the way they treated their student protesters who were on the right side of history during the Vietnam War. It is psychotic to turn around and be like, yeah, this time it's actually a severe violation. They should be not deported, but like they should be kicked out of the university. It's like bullshit.
He should be kicked out and maybe go to jail, but this is too much.
Yeah, but in America, in the context of the arrest and detention of Mahmoud Khalil, the DHS must produce facts and evidence of criminal activity.
That's what they're begging for. They're literally like, please.
They're like, please.
Give us an out to support you.
Yeah, please give us a reason for why.
Even if you believed this and you were good at politics, you would understand the opportunity you have to make these people look like fascists, which is what they're doing. Even if you were just a cynical politician that was like, that does love Israel, you could be like, well, but we could nail Trump here if we just went. If we talked about how un-American he is, and we can talk about, we can get libertarians on our, like, but they're not even shrewd enough to do that, or they're too scared. I don't even know.
You know, both parties are unimaginably invested in dick riding Israel into oblivion, and here are the results. You got smarter Republicans who are using the Israel conflation with anti-Semitism as an opportunity to do insane harm, as an opportunity to just completely erode what remains of the First Amendment in this goddamn country. And the Democrats are championing it, or at most, they're basically being like, just do it by process, please, sir.
With no other details, someone who's a legal permanent resident getting disappeared with no information. That's it. We don't need to know anything else. That's insane, and that should fucking scare everybody, dude. God damn. At least I get to go on my tour bus and watch the Family Guy Freaking Sweet collection on DVD. Yeah. That'll help me out. That'll help me chill on my way to Fresno.
Are you out?
I'll give you 10 more minutes, man.
I pissed you off into...
you actually got me to care, and I'm pissed off now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
I was in a nice, not really paying attention to the news mode. I had forgotten how bad the world was. I was having fun doing stand-up comedy, and now I'm like, damn. By the time this tour is over, they might deport Eldest for being a white Albanian Muslim.
Yeah. You think they're not coming after the Greeks?
No,
wait,
we're
bro.
too smart. We're
Just
too
wait.
We're
dude.
too smart,
you
dude.
think your Christianity will be a shield for you? Just wait until
I'm a baptized Greek Orthodox Christian. I've renounced Satan.
Just wait until they
not us,
until they
dude.
come after
We're
the
too
Christians.
sharp.
Yeah.
We're too sharp.
They're gonna say the Greek Orthodox Church is actually fake.
How dare you, man?
Yeah.
How dare you? All right, I gotta piss and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. Good to see you. I'll be back next week, probably.
Everybody. What are you plugging? You got a show. You got some shows still?
Yeah, I have a ton of shows. The tour has just started. This is our second full week. I'm going all over the place. We have Vegas this weekend. We have Fresno, Bakersfield, Phoenix, and then next weekend Denver. We have a couple tickets for Denver left. And then, Oklahoma City, Nashville. Go to my website, stavi.biz. Chicago, Toronto, Montreal, a ton of them. Thank you, guys. You know what? I won't say anything that might get the stream in trouble, but I'm feeling a little feisty after this news. But
yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Stavros Halkias, everybody. Let's Start a Cult is now also on Hulu. That's right.